2, 1.
What's up, everybody? What's cracking lacking with the booty smacking? It's the one and only, your favorite photographer, Notorious One, broadcasting to you live and direct here at the new AC headquarters in North Hollywood, California. We are back once again with another phenomenal show. This is What's the Word, in case you don't know. Today is Wednesday, man. We have 4 months left to the year. Hey, make it worth it, baby. You know, do what you got to do. Chase those goals, those dreams, aspirations. Let's finish off the year strong, everybody. It's been hot. Well, actually, today it was raining. It was hot in Ontario, and I'm driving over here to North Hollywood, and I'm starting to see the sprinkles. So y'all be careful with them earthquakes, man. You know, but hey, a show isn't a show unless I got the lyrical genius by my side. Double Tony, what up, famo?
Yo, what's cracking, my boy? Shit, I'm happy to get back in here, you know, get it cracking, get the people what they want, some more What's the Word on Wednesdays. You know, we got a special guest in here today, bro. Why don't you let them know who we got?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But look, before I introduce to you guys the talented guest that we have, you know, I kind of want to tell the people a little bit about myself, man, because look, I'm not one to look into the comments, bro, but every time I'm on the show, even though I'm here multiple times, I always get those comments. Who's that lame? Who's that? Who's this fool? What does he have to contribute to the, you know, what does he have to contribute? So let me tell you about a little bit about myself. So, you know, my name is Ernesto, but I go by Notorious One. I'm a photographer. I'm born in 1994. I grew up in Los Angeles, South Central Los Angeles to be exact, 37 and Maple. But once I went to high school, I went to the city of Southgate, which is that's the city I claim most. You know, so to everybody, man, like I said, I'm just a photographer trying to earn my stripes. That's how I met Gil. I actually met Gil through a photography gig. That blessed me. He blessed me with the opportunity to take pictures of all the guests. I kept putting in work. The pictures kept looking better every show. And I guess, you know, he just gave me the opportunity one day to sit on the table because we had an interview with another photographer by the name of Echoes World, which is a legend. Shout out to Echoes World. And I've been here ever since, man. So, you know, I never got the opportunity to really introduce myself. So I just want to give you guys a brief introduction. And, you know, so shout out to everybody, man. Everybody that went to Trinity, to Adams, to Clinton, to Southgate Middle School, and of course, Southgate High School, man. We in the house, baby. If I'm on this table, we all on this table. Best believe that. So without further ado, man, the guest that we have, this dude is straight talented. Always dropping freestyles. He's always catching my attention. The first time I ever met him was at the Urban Con. And it's funny how, you know, everything comes full circle, you know, but I'll get to that later. But I met this guy at the Urban Con, and I seen him perform. Right off the bat, his stage presence to me caught my attention. Confident, you know, his lyrics were on point. And I've been a fan ever since, and I've been waiting for this to happen to bring him on the show. With that being said, my boy Fearless One, what up, bro? How you doing today, man?
What's the deal, man? I'm feeling good, bro. Thank you guys for having me, man, for real.
Now, of course, bro, thank you for coming over here. Like I said, man, I mean, to me, bro, I see the talent right off the bat. So let's give the audience a little introduction about yourself. So tell us, let's take it from the beginning, bro. Where you from? Where were you born at?
I go by the name of Fearless One. I was born in the city of Vermonte.
Okay.
Yeah, as a kid, man, after that, I was just bouncing house to house, you know. Usual kid story coming up, you know, out the gutter. You know what I mean?
Now, most definitely. Talk to me a little bit about your household, bro. Like, explain to me a regular day. How is it? You know, who's in the house? What's it looking like?
Yeah, mom's, pops. I got some siblings, you know what I mean? A little hectic, you know, because I got little ones running around. But other than that, hardworking people in that household.
Are you the oldest brother?
I am the oldest.
Talk to me about the pressure of being the oldest brother, having to lead by example, having to, you know, you're actually like a third parent, because I'm the oldest too, bro, so I could really relate.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, talk to me a little bit about, you know, the blessing of being the oldest.
Yeah, it definitely is hard work, bro. You know what I mean? Because, damn, you got little ones. I got 3 brothers looking up to me, bro, so it is a struggle, you know, and I'm trying to lead in a good example, you know, so... I got a brother who's 17 right now, so he's getting to that age, you know, where he's acting a fool, but...
I get it. Hey.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, you know, you just got to be behind them. Is brotherhood, is a relationship between one brother to another brother, is that very important to you?
What do you mean by that?
like for example, just the bond between brothers, you know, actually having that role to look out, to take care of them, to give them advice, is that very important to you?
As in, like, is it different between both brothers?
Not just in general.
Oh, in
like,
general?
yeah. You think it's important to?
It's very important, bro.
Yeah.
It's very important because I know if I had an older brother, I'd probably look up to him too. You know, that's how it usually goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel like you're doing right now what you got to be doing in order for like your younger siblings to really look up to you and like, you know, set a good example?
I think I am, bro.
Yeah.
I think I am, man. I hope I am, you know.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
You think, how would you, if you could explain like the way you grew up, your household, bro, like how would you probably put it into words? Like, have you had both your parents?
I did,
in
but
your
they
household?
separated though.
Okay.
They separated, yeah. So
I see.
they broke up. They split up when I was around 4 years old.
Okay.
So yeah, then step pops came in the picture.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
still had like that dad role in the household
Yeah, I
and stuff?
did. Yep.
So you probably felt like there was a lot of love at home?
It was very dysfunctional. Not gonna lie, bro. It was I had a dysfunctional upcoming.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So especially being the oldest, I seen a lot, bro. You know, I seen a lot of hectic stuff. So
Yeah, that,
I had to
and that
grow up
probably
quick.
makes you like, that probably makes you want to feel more like you got to protect your younger siblings even more, right?
most
'Cause
definitely,
You
bro.
probably got to, you were the first one to like, you know, kind of experience all that firsthand. So
Yeah, I was in the middle of everything, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
okay.
Yeah.
So, one thing that, you know, as I got older, I do know that they say that, I guess, let's just say you're in a bad relationship, is always good for a healthy relationship. Therefore, if two, you know, like you're in a couple and you keep fighting, it's best to move the separate ways, right? I guess, in other words, they say that for the kids to see their parents happy, it's what's best. But you actually being the oldest, seeing your parents separate, did that mess with you?
It really didn't, bro. Honestly,
Okay.
man, I was just too focused on what I was doing, bro. I didn't really grow up like, I want my parents back together, because, like I said, I seen a lot.
Right.
So I was already like, oh man, it's time for you guys to go your separate ways. Maybe for my little siblings,
Yeah.
or probably like, man, I want mommy and daddy together. But
I guess you.
I knew
okay.
what it was, you know.
So you know you're getting older, and talk to me about how you gravitated towards music. When did it first catch your attention?
Honestly, bro, it was just a hobby. You know, it was more of like I was just messing with it. It didn't take till like, so I used to stay with my uncle,
Okay.
and my uncle he would come home from work, and right away he was already drinking. Well, one day he just kind of got a little carried away. So, you know, towards the end of the night, he threw on some West Coast beats, and he started making little jokes, trying to rap, but it was just funny, you know. So he was like, so why don't you freestyle? I'm like, man, I ain't gonna freestyle, bro. You know, he's like, just throw some words together, just throw it out, just whatever comes to your mind, just spit it. And I did, bro. And he was like, that shit's hard. I was like, it was cool, but I went back after that. I went to the room, bro. I started writing my little raps, you know.
Oh shit! So
I started writing.
So your uncle has a huge influence on you starting your I guess rapping.
Yeah, bro. Cause that wasn't my first choice, you know. I was into sports and all that. So when I noticed like that I ain't going nowhere with that, I always loved music, you know, but
Yeah.
I never knew how to put it in a form, you know, like trying to show my feelings, you know,
And at what age is this?
like 16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
16. So your uncle's playing West Coast beats. He's freestyling, fucking around. He gives you the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, what are other artists that you're listening to at around this time?
I fuck with King Lil G heavy.
Okay.
I grew up on King Lil G. I fuck with Devour. You know what I mean? I fuck with RJ Stupid Young.
Yeah.
No, my music takes everywhere, bro.
No, definitely.
How would you feel you could describe your relationship with music before you started rapping? Like, was it like a daily thing? Like, just you couldn't be without music? Like, how would you describe that?
Like when I started
relationship?
rapping?
No, before you even like started freestyling on the beats and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like before that, how would you describe your relationship with music? Like,
I was friendly with it, bro. Like I would mess with it, try to freestyle here and there, but it was just clowning, bro. I didn't take it
Yeah.
serious
Okay.
until that day when he was like, "To do something with it." I started writing my own raps in my notebook, and then from there, that's when it took off, bro. Cause I didn't care about making music. It wasn't a
Yeah.
thought.
And did you know like people to reach out to when you wanted to record? Like when you finally thought like, okay, I should do this. You started writing. You wanted to record. Did you know like people to reach out to, or did you have to find out the hard way? How did that come about?
No, so like I said, he put me on the spot to freestyle, right? So one day we had another family gathering, and I showed him a previous rap I wrote. So then everybody was in the living room, and he kind of put me on blast, like, hey, like, why don't you show them what you showed me? And I'm like, dog, I ain't gonna show nobody, you know. You just put me on the spot. So then, you know, I was like, damn, fuck it. So I started freestyling. I showed them everybody my what I wrote, and everybody was like, damn, that was good, you know. And at the time, we had a family friend there who was in the music industry. He pulled me to the side and was like, hey, man, like, you're really good, you know. Like, I'm gonna take you when I had the time. Let's go to a studio. But like, I got some connections. You know, he had connections with like Bone Thugs and Harmony and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, I'm gonna take you to a studio. So one day, bro, he finally stuck to his word, and he took me to a studio. And then that's when I got what's it called? Like, he showed me like the studio, real studio equipment, because all I knew was freestyling, bro. I didn't know anything about the mic, nothing.
Right.
So he took me, he introduced me to it, bro. And from that day forward, I was like, damn, I could get used to this shit. It's just cool, you know?
How
For
was
sure.
it? How was it? So you hear yourself, I guess, let's just say, did you record that night?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so you step in the booth, you know, you speak into a mic, you hear it afterwards. Did that do anything to you, hearing your voice on the beat?
Yeah, it did, bro. It did, bro. It like brought my voice to life, you know what I mean? And I was able to spit my message good. The only thing was, I was talking to Doughboy, but I was telling him when I first spit, I didn't know you could take breaks and you could come punch in and stuff. I just spit it all raw, bro. So
Right.
definitely I was learning, taking baby steps, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I've been into the studio multiple times with artists like Doughboy Tony, you know, himself. And to me, I really don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro.
Yeah.
So you're right, yeah. But I'm just enjoying it. You know, it looks dope. But like I said, I mean, I guess as you have to, like, grow with it, right?
Yes, sir.
No, that's dope. So you said King Lil G. King Lil G was one of your favorite artists. Speak on some of the songs, bro, that you know you were bumping. King Lil
I was
G.
bumping Cash Rules, bro. That song he was spitting to his 15-year-old homie.
Yeah.
And at the time I was 15, so I felt like he was talking to me. It's the way half the time you guys felt when Pac was spitting bars, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what at the time, bro. That's who was my inspiration, and I was bumping, bro. Cash Rules, The Youth,
Yeah.
stuff like that. More of his underground shit, cause
Yeah.
everybody knows the basics.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, it trips me out because I remember, you know, King Lil G, I didn't know this, but once I found out he was from Southgate, the city that I'm from, you know, automatically I became a fan instantly.
Yeah.
But what really tripped me out, you know, my dad had a Honda Accord, you know, and at the time I didn't have a car, so as soon as he'll get home from work, I'll take the keys and I was on my way, right? But I remember my pops had a CD, bro, King Lil G. Slapped it on, like, what my dad knows about music, right?
Yeah.
But then there was this song, I think it's called That Dro.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, King Lil G, I feel it, bro. And like I said, once I found out he was from the city, I just became a huge fan, man. And just to see the growth, everything that he's done from the beginning to where he's at now,
Yeah.
fucking superstar, megastar, however
Cool,
you call
bro.
it.
Hell yeah.
It's really dope to see that. And it gives me, I'm not a rapper, but just to see somebody, another Mexican like myself, to see him in the stage where he's at, it motivates me, bro. It
sure.
motivates me to see him in a big-ass mansion, you know, fucking 2, 3, 4 chains on, you know. And like I said,
Sure.
if my boy could do it, hey, we could all do it as well.
Putting on for the
Facts.
people, man.
Most definitely.
Hell yeah.
Nah, yeah, definitely, bro. So, okay, you hear your voice, you sound good, you start to perfect it. Now, when does this vision of you actually wanting to be a successful rapper, how does that come about?
So at that time, bro, I was just sitting in the studio still, you know, just trying to make music just for me and for the homies, just to bump, you know.
Yeah.
And when it really came about, bro, when I started taking it serious, it was at the time I already had dropped out of high school, bro. So I was already just
What? You dropped out of high school?
dropped out of high school. At the time, though, I went back
Okay,
and got
you
my
went back.
diploma.
Most
Yeah, so I'm
definitely.
gonna get to that, you know.
Okay.
So, yeah, bro. So, whatchamacallit? So yeah, I went back to school. They hit me up, bro. Like, hey, you only got a few credits left. Why don't you come back? And at the time, bro, like I said, I was bouncing home to home. You know, I was like, I ain't gonna start all over, dog. Like, fuck all this. And I was running amok too. So I was just like, fuck it all. So they hit me up, bro. And they're like, oh, why don't you come back to finish your credits? And I was like, fuck it, why not? Let me go chop it up. So I went there. I talked to the director, you know, there, and he was just like, you know, like, why don't you come back? You're almost done. And I was just like, nah, I'm cool. Fed up with it. I ain't worried about it. kind of told me like what distracts you? Like what distracts you? And I was just like, bro, all I do all day is just write music. That's all I do. He was like, and that's what you want to do? I'm like, that's what I want to do. And he was like, well, we're putting together a fest together where we're gonna have a bunch of artists come out and rap. He's like, you want to do that? He's like, all you got to do is just sign up for the program, bro. Like, you perform. And right away, bro, because, you know, like I said, I love music, so like, let's roll, you know? So I did that. I did my first performance, bro. I was nervous in the motherfucker, but I did it. And I got a good audience, bro, and they were fucking with me, bro.
Okay.
And just the way they embraced me, it felt good that it wanted me. It was addicting. So I was like, cool. Everybody was handing me their cards, like,
wow.
You know?
You know what? Hey, bro, they say everything happens for a reason. And if that isn't a perfect example, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Like I said, for the fact that you was already done with school, you was, you know, but music was able to, you know, bring you back. And not only that, they embraced you, you said?
Facts.
That's crazy. Oh, Doughboy Tony, we fucked up, bro. Big time. You know why?
Why?
Tony A said, well, I mean, it goes for me. Maybe you're good, but Tony A said that if you're not a rapper in the music industry, you can't interview rappers, bro. Should I sit out on this one? What I should do?
Man, nah, hell nah.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know,
some
bro.
bullshit.
Oh, missing out on something?
Nah, you know what? Look, man, Tony A is a legend, bro. It's our respect. I've been to the studio twice. He showed nothing but mad love. But he recently made a comment that, you know, he said that if you're not in the rapping game or in the rapping industry, you can't interview rappers.
To each his own, bro.
Yes, sir.
Own, man.
Nah, yes, sir. I'm just fucking around. It's all love, man. You feel me? But yeah, man. So okay, they embrace you, bro. You know, they embrace you. Obviously, now everything connects. You're like, okay, this is what I want to do. Mandatory, you know. So, what's the next step?
I just started dropping music, bro, and you know, I started hitting more. I linked up with my boy. So let me backtrack a little bit. So the director from that spot, that signed me up for their program, ended up being one of my closest boys. His name's Lex Lucrative. You know my boy Lex Lucrative.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out my boy though. And me and him started. We got real tight, bro. So doors started opening up for us a little bit. You know, just try to get our name out. And we started hitting like the Urbicon. We started opening up a little bit for like drummer at the time, Little Travieso. Shout out Travieso too, man. Rest in peace. And rappers like that. So I was just getting my foot wet, you know? Yeah. So that's where it started taking me, bro, you know? But the consistency kind of fell off a little bit, you know what I mean? So.
And again, this is all during high school, right?
Yeah. I was finishing high school. That's when I went back and I got my diploma, you know what I mean? So it wasn't that whole.
So with you being popular, you opening up for artists, I know you clapping cheeks, bro, left to right.
Nah.
Hey, my boy, I know you got females left to right, bro. Let's be honest.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. There was females flooding my DMs or whatever, bro. But I'm gonna be real, bro. I didn't really pay no mind to it because I was just too focused what I was doing, bro.
You know what,
bro?
You know
what I mean?
I respect you and I envy you at the same time. The reason I say that because look, I feel like when it comes to girls, bro, it's a gift and a curse.
It is, bro.
It's a gift and a curse, right? You know, the power of the peace, so they say, right?
You can't live with them, you can't live without them.
But I'm going to say this, bro. It makes you feel super successful as you get it. You feel like you the man, bro. You know, you walking with an extra limp, you feel me? But it's like so much time that you invested to getting that and to getting that and to getting that and to getting that. It's like, I feel like you lose focus of your goal.
Yep.
Right.
Facts.
And I say that speaking for myself. I grew up playing Pop Warner, bro. I loved football. You know, once upon a time it was therapeutic to me. That was my therapy, bro. Just like you writing, me fucking, you know, running somebody over, juking somebody, you know. Hey, I might look out of shape, but once upon a time I was in shape, right? But anyways, I say all that to say that, you know, I love the sport, bro. But then I seen that the sport attracted women or females.
Yeah. Course.
And so I just lost it, bro. I lost focus. I went this route as opposed to, you know, going straight. So the fact that you were able to go ahead and you know, tell the females, hey, you know.
No, I'd be lying, bro, if I told you I didn't mess around, you know, at some point, but it wasn't really a distraction to me. You know what I mean? It wasn't really like females come and go.
You knew what came first.
I knew what came first,
Yeah, you knew
bro.
what came first. And that's the important part, bro. Like back to what Notorious said, like it makes a lot of sense, you know, but like eventually you get to a point where it's like you're gonna work so hard and you're gonna get all these things that you want if you focus on that shit's just automatically gonna attract.
Yeah, bro,
I mean,
for
you
sure.
know? But if you invest too much time in chasing a girl or you know worried about that, you're gonna lose complete focus of what you really got to be
Facts,
doing.
bro.
When at the end of the day,
Facts.
you focus on what you got to do, and that's just gonna come with it, you know, no matter what.
Yep.
Always.
Yep.
Nah, yeah, that's
True.
That's true. So, okay, I'm keeping my glasses on, bro, you know, because that's my style. This is my preference to the audience, you know, that here we go with the negativity. But it's all good, bro. As long as you're watching, I respect it. But, okay, so, you know, you're opening up for all these artists. Everything's going smooth. Right now, and what's your mindset in music, bro? How far you want to take it? What is exactly you want to do?
I would love to take it far, bro. You know, for the ones that don't know me, man, I try to push a message out there, bro. That, to be honest with you, man, I just feel like sometimes I knock myself down because I'm like, ain't nobody want to hear real rap, bro. Like me personally, to each his own. I know a lot of rappers, a lot of Hispanic rappers do it nowadays, but I don't use the N-word, bro. I do not use that word in my music, and I feel like a lot of people like rapping that gang shit, which is cool, to each his own, as I said, but it comes to a point, bro, where it's like that shit's fake, bro. You guys, that's not what you're living, bro. Like, just push a message, man. You know, I'm trying to, me, bro. Like, even if I didn't make it, you know, that's a big percentage, a big chance we might not make it in this rap game. But at least, if there was 10 people in front of me, bro, if I was able to change one of their lives, that's all that matters to me.
Most definitely, I feel
Oh, yeah.
that, yeah, and it's true. Nowadays, I'm looking at music, and everybody has a body, everybody's strapped up,
Yeah.
and I think people glorify like catching cases, going to jail, doing this, doing that, and to me, it's crazy to me.
Yep.
It's crazy to me because, like you said, there could be so much positive things you could be doing, but you're trying to glorify. Like you taking a major L doing all this, but
You are,
I
bro.
mean, yeah, but I don't know why, bro. I don't know if it's because they try to do it to fit in, or why do you think that is?
To be honest, bro, I think it's just easy to do. You know, I
Yeah.
think it's just easy to tell a story and blow up because of that, man. But to me, I feel good waking up. I could look into the mirror and be like, I'm true to myself. That's all that matters to me, bro. I don't have to look over my shoulder when I walk out my pad, you know?
Yeah. Now you said something very, to me, I feel like was very important. You said you prefer not to use the N-word. Can you get into a little bit detail as to why not?
I think our culture been through too much to be using that word, bro. That's not our slang. We never used it. You know, like I said, to each his own, bro. Like, people could do whatever they want. Me, I feel like we should be using that word, bro. Like as a culture, man.
Yeah.
We're Mexican, bro. I'm proud of that.
No, for sure. Now, see, look, when it comes to the gangbanging and the cholos, I feel 50-50, right? Of course, I'm not really a big fan as to exactly, the gangbanging part, but I do love the prideful being Mexican, being like the estilo, the style, everything, I respect that a lot. Right now, I feel like it's kind of falling off a little bit. What do you think it's gonna take to bring that back up?
As a culture, like our Mexican rap.
To fucking be proud of being Mexican, to
I feel like our people is really quiet, man. We don't stand up for ourselves, or we don't try to. We could have a voice, bro, but we choose to always stay on the sidelines and not really come out of our shell a lot, So I feel like it's gonna have to take all of us to come together and stop the hate. There's too many Chicano artists hating on each other, bro, for nothing, instead of coming together as one. And doing something big for the community, bro.
Yeah, definitely. And right now,
For the people asking in the comments that just tapped in, this Fearless One that we got in the building, make sure y'all check him out. Instagram, music, all that, we got him.
Much
in
love.
here. He's in here telling us a little bit about himself, so y'all can get to know him a little bit more too.
one thing that I'm finally, as a fan, happy to see, I'm finally starting to see like Mexican OT is making his way to LA. Shout out to my boy Rich Greedy,
He really killing shit though.
San Antonio,
Mexican OT.
San Antonio. That's the goal to San Antonio. He came through the show and blessed her with an interview. So
Dope.
I'm finally starting to see them coming over here to LA. You as a up and coming rapper, would you ever maybe want to go to Texas, maybe want to start making songs, music with them. I mean, because that's a huge Mexican fan base over there as well.
Yeah, man, I'll make music with anybody, bro. You know what I mean? As long as it's genuine. If it's genuine, bro, let's do it, man.
Yeah.
If it's right, it's right.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure. Yeah, you got a couple of tracks with Dope Boy Tony.
Nah, hell no, not yet,
Nah,
bro.
not
yet. Oh,
We need one.
We gotta make that
in.
happen.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel like you try to push the culture in the music, like at all, like the Mexican culture?
I'd be lying if I said that too, bro. But I was having a conversation with one of my boys, and that came up, you know, Chicano rap, and I'm Chicano, bro. So if anybody ever put me in that category, by all means. But me, I just feel like I'm very versatile, though. You know what I mean?
Would you prefer to be like in that category? Like, would you prefer to be labeled as a Chicano rapper? Would you just how would you label yourself?
At first, bro, I was like, I don't want to be put in a box, you know. But if somebody was like, it's a Chicano rapper, I don't mind that at all, bro. I'll embrace that.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'll embrace it. But I am very versatile, though. I do a lot of music, different styles.
Okay, so you would just probably just be like, I'm an artist.
I'm an
like
artist.
If you were to introduce yourself to somebody, you would say,
I'm an
I'm
artist.
an artist. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of Chicano rap, I want to give a humongous fucking shout out to one of the legends that that's been doing it for years. Shout out to my motherfucking boy Conejo. Everybody, this is the reset right here. Tap into this classic, to this masterpiece. You know, OG definitely took his time. It's a classic, man. Everybody tap in, buy the CD. You know, check it out on Apple Music, whatever it is to stream it. Check it out. And I want to say this. Talking to my pops, it's funny how everything works, but talking to my pops, right? My dad had me when he was 20. He was a young dad growing up. And, my dad, gangster, gang banging, South Central LA. I won't get into detail exactly where's he from. There's no need for that. But I will say this. Conejo was somebody he was bumping, bro. So my dad has been a big fan of Conejo since way back, right? Mm-hmm. So, obviously, I'm doing my thing with photography again. I got lucky enough. We interviewed Prime. Shout out to my big bro Prime. If you're watching, what up, Big G? Prime, Prime is pretty much Conejo's right-hand man. Mm-hmm. Photographer, bro. Training director. Now he's filming fucking films and movies and all that and whatnot, right? So we had the interview with him, and I took my chance. Mm-hmm. I pulled up on him, and I said, you know what? Pleasure to meet you. I'm Notorious One, photographer as well. Bro, please critique my work. Whether whether my pictures are garbage, tell me, just, be straight up with me. Tell me what to work on. I want to perfect my skills, He seen that hunger in me, bro. He was like, all right, fool, let me see what you got. So I showed him, and literally, bro, like 2 weeks before we had him, I think Conejo had he had like a concert the Nightmare Before Christmas, I think. It was in East LA, right? I went crazy that day, bro. I went crazy. That was the first time that I actually went with Gil somewhere, took pictures of him. So, like they say, that saying goes, bro, either you're going to fold or step up to the plate. When it's your time to bat, you show them that you're great. So I went in with that mentality. I said, okay, I just met Gil. I really want to, make a statement right now. Mm-hmm. So I went crazy with the pictures, bro. Fucking crazy. And when it was Conejo's time, I was on the sick one, bro. It's crazy because even though I'm up front, I don't listen to the music. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what's next to me, bro. I'm so zoned in and locked in with my camera. I feel like I don't even know where the fuck I'm at, right? But anyways.
That's passion.
So check it out. Fast forward, I think Conejo would, like, he'll see the pictures, but he wouldn't, like, repost them. And I was like, damn, bro, I guess I didn't catch his attention, so I was probably trash, right? Fast, back to what I was saying. So I mean, Prime was like, oh, bro, you know, Conejo told me, your shit was pretty decent. I'm like, damn, okay, cool. At least my name was brought up. But anyway, so we left it at that, and I told him, look, bro, if there's any time that you need pictures, bro, let me know. Fuck the money, I'm there. Just give me the alley-oop, bro. That's all I need, right?
Facts, yep.
We left it at that. Next thing you know, Conejo had a music video. They invited me, bro. So again, I pulled up, try my best, once again to take more classics, but now I'm actually had the opportunity to meet him. So, I'm trying to be cool, respectful, show love. And anyways, bro, I say all that to say that now, see this picture right here? this picture, an artist went ahead and painted this picture, but your boy took this picture.
That's dope, bro.
I took this picture right here, right? So, again, it's crazy how everything comes full circle. From my dad being a huge fan, bro, to now his son
Taking pictures.
You know, his pictures in the front of the album is crazy. And my dad told me like, "Fuck, bro, I'm fucking proud of you."
Hell yeah, bro. And
So,
I felt good, huh?
It feels great. It feels great, bro. Like I said, I mean, you know, I'm 29, but at the end of the day, I'm still trying to make my parents proud, you know, and for my pops to have that conversation with me, it really meant a lot, you know. So once again, man, I want to give a big shout out to Conejo. I want to give a big shout out to Prime, and much love and respect, bro. You already know.
That's love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But so, you know, again, we're speaking of Chicano rap. That's the whole reason I brought it up. I feel as though a lot of people, bro, yes, we're all Mexican, but we don't all have to sound alike.
Nope.
You know, we don't have to sound alike. And, you know, again, you know, we could both sound different, but that doesn't mean anything. That's called just different styles, you know, like, and that's what I understand. I feel like Chicano rap, people think right off the bat, they think like cholos, you know, they think that like that little Rob lingo maybe, or how can I say it, like, so I think it gets downplayed a lot, you know?
Yeah, it sure for sure does.
But the truth is, I mean, there is a lot of talent in Chicano rap.
There is, man.
There's a lot of talent, and like you said, I love the fact that you're prideful of it. You know, you don't necessarily have to sound, you know, just like anybody else, but the fact that you have your own style, you're Mexican, you're a Chicano rapper, rep that shit, bro.
Nah, most definitely, man.
Now, yeah. So, what about you, Doughboy Tony? What's your perspective on that?
I think I'm like fully the same way that he explained it. You know, I wouldn't label myself that, but if I fell into that category, I don't mind it, bro, because I'm proud of my culture, I'm proud of my roots, and if that's what they want to call me, then it's cool, you know. But, you know, I feel like right now is a great time
to be Mexican.
Honestly, to be Mexican, bro. It's probably the most popular time to be Mexican that I've ever seen in my lifetime. You know, right now, I see the most people, like, I don't know if you guys seen that the viral video of that black family with the little boys, like, I want to be Mexican.
Oh, yeah.
I like quesadillas. You know, like,
yeah.
It's little things like that I had never seen in my whole life, you know, and it's right now a lot of the tides are turning, and a lot of it has to do with music, bro. Like, if you see who's running the game right now, like, you know, Grupo Frontera, Puesto Pluma, fucking Fuerza Regida, like, a lot of these artists that are trending on TikToks, like, even just their sounds, bro, like, it's all raza, bro. Like, everybody's Mexican, and it's a beautiful sight to see, bro, because, like, for a while, I mean, I've always been proud of where I'm from, but right now, I see, like, everybody is just, who's Mexican is, like, really embracing that shit now to the fullest.
Hell yeah.
I got family and, like, family friends who, like, the younger generation, like, they're bumping corridos, like Peso Pluma, like, listening to that stuff. And these are kids that will probably never sit there and have a whole conversation with you in Spanish, but they'll sing that whole song, you know, because that's just how popular it is. And it's dope to see, bro, you know, the Mexicans are taking over the music game right now. I'm not going to say rap necessarily, you know, but music in general, bro, the industry, we're really fucking it up. And I think it's just a matter of time before hip-hop's up there. I mean, look at the Mexican OT, you know, look up to, like, I mean, right now the closest thing, if you ask me, is King Lil G. You know, he's really pushed it the furthest as much as he can, you know, and now it's like him linking back with Drummer Boy. That's a beautiful thing to see, bro.
100%.
Because, you know, Drummer Boy's huge in our community, too. And now, like, they're back collabing and making music together. It's only going to push them further and push the culture and the whole movement further. So,
no doubt.
Shit, I've always been proud of being Mexican, but right now it's something special, man.
Yeah.
This time, this era is something special for sure.
So I want to ask you guys a question, both of you guys, right? So I was watching The Haters World, right? And he had Spider Loc. Had a little interview. Everything went pretty smooth. But one thing that Spider Loc said that me personally, I disagree with, but I want to know what you guys say. He said pretty much, number one, he said that I guess a Mexican would never prosper, like would never be, I guess, better than a black rapper, because English is our second language, right? So
if you don't know his history.
So I took it as, in other words, he's trying to say, like, our English can never be on point like theirs because we speak Spanish.
Nah.
And again, it goes back to, well, like I say, yes, we're Mexican, bro, but every Mexican is different, you know?
Yes, sir.
You got some Mexicans that perfect their English, right? Obviously, don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong. Like, the Spanish is on point too. But us Mexicans, I feel like our English could be on point as well.
Yeah.
You know? It could be on point, but that's a comment he made, and he says, therefore, he will never go ahead and pay a Chicano rapper. Like, it should always be vice versa. Chicano rappers should always, you know, pay the black artists because they're the ones that rap better. Their English is more proper than us.
Yeah.
It's better than us. What you think about that? What's your opinion on that?
I feel like everybody's gonna have their opinion, man, but I think it's on us just as a culture, bro. We can't make no excuses, man. There's no excuses. We could do anything we put our minds to, but little comments like that, bro, that's for the birds, man. You just gotta, all right, man. Just, you know, I don't really pay attention to comments like that, bro, because obviously that's far from true, bro.
I think that's way far from true because it has nothing to do with English. If you look at the fucking music charts right now, bro, like it goes back to what I just said. You know, you see Bad Bunny, Peso Pluma, you know, Grupo Frontera, Fuerza Regida, like, talking about these, like, Latin American music, bro, is just fucking shit up in the industry. So you can't sit there and be like, oh, I mean, if you're talking about just hip-hop, I still disagree with that. But, you know, music in general has nothing to do with the language, bro. Like, I mean, you go to a club and you see white girls like just twerking to Bad Bunny and Peso Pluma or like, you know, dancing to shit like this. And it's like they don't even know what they're saying, but it's popping and the music sounds good and it's a good vibe for them. So, I mean, I think that comment is just bullshit, bro.
I agree, bro.
When it comes to corridos, I feel like, you know, Mexicans are quick to show love. If it's a banger, we're showing love, you know, everything, right? But that same love when it comes to a Mexican rapper, it feel like it's not there, or at least not yet.
Yeah.
Right? Why do you think that is?
I feel like they don't respect us, bro. I think that's what it comes down to.
But I think he's asking like from our people, our
us.
own people.
Okay, man. Can you repeat that question one more time?
Okay,
man?
So let's just say us Mexicans, right? If Peso Pluma, right, for example, Peso Pluma, everybody's bumping that shit, bro. You know, there's nobody talking anything negative about him right off the bat. He's the shit. He's this, he's that, right? But because, you know, like I said, I'm trying to say he's Mexican. The Mexican fan base, they're quick to show love. But now let's flip it to rap, right? A Mexican rapper, so to say. You know, now all the art, like the fan base, like, you know, we're as opposed to standing behind them, supporting, like we would support a Peso Pluma is what I'm trying to ask. It's not really like that yet when it comes to Mexican rap. Why do you think that is?
Damn, man. I think it's just, like, to me, it just comes down to just us trying to, you know, because we know how to rap, bro.
Yeah.
I know a gang of Mexican Chicano rappers who know how to rap their asses off, man. But like I said, that's what I meant by I don't think they respect us in the rap game because they feel like this is their sport. You know what I mean? This is anybody could do that shit, bro. Eminem is a white rapper, bro, and he did it. Like, you know, what does it mean that can't be Mexican to rap, bro? You know, like,
I think it's a big like misunderstanding, bro, like of the culture. Cause I mean, corridos, Mexicans in general can just relate to it, cause I mean that's really our culture. You know, like everything he talks about, at least we can understand it and, you know, kind of comprehend where he's coming from and the stories he's telling. And when it comes to like at least if we're talking like just straight Mexican rap in Mexico, that shit's still popping too. Like we're talking about like Santa Fe Clan, Tornillo. Like there's other, you know, there's rappers in Mexico that really get off and they're popular. And if we're talking like Chicano rap, it's probably just a little harder for like actual Mexicans in Mexico to really relate to it a lot, you know. And then there's a lot of Chicanos from here that also find it kind of hard to relate to because you might have grew up in a different area, area where like sounds like that weren't really popular, you know, or like just that music in general. Like Texas Chicanos probably ain't bumping a lot of Cali Chicano rap, you know, the same way a lot of Cali Chicanos aren't bumping a lot of Texas Cali rap, and it sounds way different, you know.
Sure
So I think it's just like it's hard to really like put the cultures together when it comes to hip hop, as opposed to corridos where Texas Mexicans and Cali Mexicans, we can all bump Peso Pluma and like understand it and, you know, kind of feel it, just vibe with it.
I see what you're saying. So it's just that it so happens that when it comes to the English version, you know, we all have different styles, so it's harder to adapt to.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying, and just that opinion, bro. Again, I think that's the beauty, and like I guess being Mexican, right? Like me myself, right off the bat, if I talk a little bit different, fool talk black, fool dress black. This fool does this. I get a lineup. Or, you know, that's so. It's crazy,
Yeah.
man. Like I said, I don't know. I feel like times are changing, you know, and as opposed to just being different, you get, you know, they judge you quick.
It's the beauty of it, bro. We're all doing the same shit, man. There's no fun in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just being unique, bro. That's
Exactly.
what
That
it's all about.
it'll take away all the authenticity, and then that'll just make it worse for a lot of us. Because if we're all trying to run into this industry and break down these doors, but like we all sound the same, we all look the same, and it's gonna be like, bro, like, you know, it's not really gonna be profitable to a label to look at us and really take us serious or even want to sign anybody, you know.
Exactly.
And that's why it's cool to see people that are standing out, and you can see the difference that it makes.
Most definitely, bro.
Another example. I just want to bring it up. So, you know, right now they're going at, what's her name?
Yaritza.
Yaritza. They're going
Yeah.
at her hard, bro. Right?
Way hard.
Super hard. Right. And I'm just gonna say this again. This goes back to everything. So I didn't really, you know, tap in with the interview. Maybe the audience, you know, let us know on the live chat. But I guess something about chicken nuggets or something about something about, you know, a little about it. Okay, speak on it.
I guess she had an interview, and they were asking her about the culture, and I guess they toured Mexico, and they were asking her like what she thought about, you know, Mexico. And instead of focusing on like the things that she liked about it, she just kind of brought up all the things she didn't like about it. She didn't like Mexico City, that it was too loud and I don't know what. And her and like the other people that are in the group, they were talking about how they didn't really like the food, that they preferred the food in Washington, where they were from. And, you know, they were making fun of them because when one of them was like, oh, I like to eat, you know, chicken wings, but they can't be spicy. And like people were clowning him, you know, because he was saying it in Spanish and he sounded like he couldn't really, you know, say it right. And then he's talking about not liking certain Mexican or not liking Mexican food because it's spicy, and he likes chicken wings that aren't spicy, you know. So people were like to them it's disrespectful that they're so out of tune with the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, so to me, I just want to give an example. That's a perfect example. Again, you know, although we're Mexican, bro, some of us, you know, grow up with the, you know, either we're born in Mexico or the roots are deep, you know, like our family just came over. But some of us are not, bro. Some of us are, you know, born in Los Angeles and Washington, Chicago, whatever the case is. So
Yeah.
whether it hurts them to say it or not, we're born Americanized.
Yeah.
It's different.
Most definitely.
You know,
bro. Yep.
like I mean, LA is kind of different because it's, you know, I feel like fuck, this Mexican food everywhere, so I can't really. But at the end of the day, like shit, I mean, we got burgers over here too.
Yeah.
You know, we got glizzies, we got hot dogs, we got all that shit, right? So I mean, if a Mexican prefers a burger over, you know, some tacos, which I mean, that does sound kind of crazy, but if they do, I mean, there's nothing bad, bro. You know, because why? Because I mean, we grew up Americanized where that shit is everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
So you know, what my boy talking about, that fool likes what, some chicken wings or whatever the case is.
Chicken
I
wings
mean,
and
that's
Old
him,
Spice.
bro. Again, to each his own.
To each his own, bro.
And again, as opposed to still valuing their talent, you know, all the bangers that they already have together, and instead of still giving them props for that, you're gonna go ahead and cancel them over the food that they like, over the fact that they're used to Washington as opposed to Mexico City.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really, I mean, I get why people are mad, don't get me wrong, but to me, like, to try and go and cancel them is kind of stupid, bro, because, bro, I think she's 15, 16, I'm not sure how old is she, but she's like 15 or 16. One of them is like 17, the other one, the oldest one's like 24 in the group.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, bro, like, you know, at the end of the day, they're kids, bro. If you look back to when you were a kid, you probably didn't like a bunch of shit either, bro. You know? And it's like, you can't really just, you don't want to just shit on her and end her career over some comments that she made. You know, and I'm not going to say they weren't wrong, but, you know, they came out, they apologized and everything. And I think this is just, Raza's just got to keep it pushing, bro.
To each his own, bro. Like I said, man, I think this world, this day and age we live in, man, everything's too sensitive, man. It's ridiculous, bro. But, you know, I never been to Washington or Mexico, bro, but I doubt Washington food's better than Mexico, dog. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, no, look, don't get me wrong. I feel like as a business move, that was wrong. I mean, with the talent that they have and everything, the tours, I'm pretty sure, you know, the management should have been a little bit better. Hey, check it out. Show love as opposed to, you know, keeping it too real. Because that's just a perfect example of when keeping it too real goes wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, for example, let's just say I go to Mexico, and even if it's a plate I don't like, I'm a front. I'm gonna say, oh, this shit was fire.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Thank you. Whatever the case is,
Yeah.
right? But again, you know, they kept it real, but it turned out, you know, like I said, keeping it real, it turned out wrong.
I had that debate with my family too, bro, because they said the same thing about like the manager should have kept them in line. But at the end of the day, bro, you know how hard it would be for the manager to guess that they would have said some disrespectful shit about Mexico.
Yeah.
Like you would think that's common knowledge. Like
Right.
I would feel like I wouldn't have to sit up here and be like, "Hey, bro, don't disrespect the platform."
Yeah. No.
You
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
sounds dumb, right?
True.
So, but
Did
I'm
she
sure-
sound? No, not to cut you off, man.
Oh, you good, bro?
Did she sound disrespectful? I didn't get to see the video. How did she say it?
I don't think she sounded disrespectful. I think the disrespectful, like she didn't say it like rude, but to me the disrespectful part was they asked her what she liked about touring in Mexico or doing shows in Mexico or being in Mexico, and she just brought up the negative shit.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's kind of like they didn't ask you that.
Yeah. Oh, okay, bro. Yeah.
And that's fucked up because they,
Yeah.
they got their faces in front of Aztecs now.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, there's all
Damn.
types of memes and shit about them, bro. It's crazy.
The way I see it, man, look, we all a product of our environment, bro. It don't matter if you
Yup.
fucking Chinese, black, Mexican, white, whatever, bro. It all depends on where you're born at.
Mhm.
You know, what you're surrounded with, and that's what you're gonna grow up to.
Yeah,
Right.
I just feel like none of us are gonna like the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
You might go to McDonald's, I order a burger, you order a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Like we don't got the same taste buds. We don't got the same like. That's the beauty of it, bro. We're different. So you know. But yeah, maybe she was a little too honest, bro. But that's how she feels, bro. You can't knock it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
definitely. And
Nah, yeah.
I'm sure like she didn't she got asked a question. I'm sure she wasn't like, "Well, I'm about to shit on Mexico."
Yeah,
you know,
you know?
she's a fucking kid,
Mm-hmm.
and she just probably didn't have a good experience when she went to Mexico City, and she was just like,
Yeah.
"You know what? I didn't have a good time."
You think she could bounce back from this?
I think so, bro.
Yeah.
You know, from what I've seen right now, it's different when the industry blacklists you. You know, when there's people like, man, for like other artists are like, man, fuck her. You know, everybody putting their fan base against yours. I personally haven't seen it. It's mainly just like the fans in general, like the people on TikTok or Instagram. I seen that her following went down drastically. But other than that, I think she'll be all right, bro. She'll be all
Yeah,
right. She's
man.
young. You know, she's young, and it's just some shit that she probably will never do again. You know, make those
Yeah.
comments, but she'll be all right.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, let's take it back to Fearless One, dog. So right now, we have 4 months left to the year.
Mm-hmm.
What's your goals? What's your goals that you have before the year
Damn,
ends?
4 months.
When it comes to music or just life?
Music, bro.
Music, be more consistent, bro. Be more consistent. Drop more videos. Drop more songs, bro. I have so much music in the vault that I haven't dropped. I don't know why, bro, but you know that's my goal. You know.
Why is that though? Are you waiting? What's
I don't know
holding you
what
back?
I don't know what I'm waiting on, bro. I just got so much music right now, man. I just think that, cause in the beginning, bro, I had a little buzz. You know, people were
Yeah.
fucking with me heavy, but it got to a point where my consistency stopped. So when I stopped, kind of, you know, you start losing people listening. You know, they're like, this
Yeah.
man, he ain't dropping nothing. So I think it was just like, why drop a song right now, bro? I'm investing into it. It's not even gonna do numbers right now. So I figured I'm gonna do a little mixtape, bro. Promote the hell out of it. Just do what I do, and then you know build my fan base back up. You know,
Do you have any projects out currently, like albums or EPs or anything like that, or just
not
singles?
just singles, bro.
Singles?
See, that's my downfall right there.
I mean, I think in this day and age, singles is cool.
Yeah,
You know,
but I think it falls back. Like I said, bro, half my music is just I'm speaking real stuff. Like I have a song out right now, bro. It's I'm featured on it. It's my boy D Romeo. Shout out my boy D Romeo though. We basically talk about everything that's going on right now, bro. Like the killings, depression, the mental health. You know, that's very important. I feel like we try to talk too much about it, but like I said, man, a lot of people prefer all that gang banging shit, all that partying shit, and it's just, you know, like gotta push it. Especially me, bro. Just to be exact, I'm 20, bro, so I'm young as hell. You know, I'm still a young buck, but you know, I wanna change these youngsters' minds, bro. A lot of them are coming up right now and don't have structure out here. So I'm definitely trying to show them, like, man, I'm young too. I'm with you guys, but let's change the script, bro. Like, this shit's getting old.
yeah, definitely.
You know.
That's dope that you have that mentality. Okay. Okay, so look, we're about to go ahead and put the number up right now. Sorry about that, everybody. I was a little bit confused. We're about to put the number up, so feel free to call in and ask Fearless One a question. Ask any of us a question, you know, and let us have it. You know, call in, tap in, talk shit. You know, tell me to take my glasses off, what you guys been doing in the live chat, and whoever calls in to tell me, I'll take them off without a doubt, most definitely. But how important is mental health to you, Fearless One? How important is that?
Very important, especially for men, bro. Like, we're supposed to be tough all the time, man. Like, bro, like, you know, we could be going through the worst, bro, you know?
Yeah.
That, you know, but it's very important out there because it's starting off young. A lot of young kids are having it, bro. A lot of kids committing suicide, you know, a lot of them popping pills. And, nah, man, we got to stop that, bro. These kids are too young to be feeling like that.
Yeah, bro, definitely. And that's cool that you push that in your music, too, you know? I feel like me as well, a lot of my earlier music, and I mean a lot of my music now, like I always try to push a message, bro. And like, you know, I try to keep it positive and just, you know, something that people can listen to and find it motivating. And that's cool that you're doing that, bro. And like you said, mental health is fucking super important, especially for us, because a lot of people are scared to show it. You know, I feel like what we do is we just kind of we're just like shy away, stay quiet, deal with that shit on our own.
Yeah, and I didn't mean to say just men, bro. Everybody, females too, man. But you know what I mean. But
no, definitely.
I see what you're saying. I just feel that by men, speaking on how they feel, I guess unfortunately that it kind of shows like we're weak. Mm-hmm. So that's why we're hesitant as to expressing how we feel. Yeah. As opposed to talking about it, we, like I said, you know, we just keep our head up but in our actuality, it's only fucking you up more mentally.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, speaking of pills, you know, since you brought that up, I want to say rest in peace to my cousin Anthony. He recently popped a pill and he overdosed.
Rest in peace, bro.
I guess it was fentanyl. So, you know, I just want to say, man, to anybody out there, you know, buying these pills, whatever the case is, be careful, man. Be careful, you know, and actually know what exactly you're putting into your body, because you might not know. Yeah. You know, you're over here just pop a pill thinking you're going to have a good time.
I wouldn't support none of that shit, but honestly, if it ain't prescribed, don't even fucking take that shit.
Okay. Caller, man. What's up? You talking to Notorious Doughboy Tony, Fearless One, man. Speak on it.
What's cracking?
Jay, South Texas.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
What's up, Jay? Talk to us, man. What's good?
Yo.
Yo, Jay. What up, bro?
Hey, what's the deal, man? Hey, I'm gonna chime in on that topic you guys were talking about, that about them kids, that group getting canceled.
Speak on it.
Yeah.
Hey, and Gil knows how I do, so I always come with the real. Hey, do you guys think she got canceled or they got canceled because of the way she looked?
What do you mean by that?
Be real. Like, come on, you don't see it, the way she dresses, the way she looks.
As far as her being a tomboy?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would say right now in this era, that should benefit her more, because with the whole fucking LGBT shit cracking,
yeah, I don't think it has nothing to do with
I would honestly think that would be more beneficial to her right now.
What? I'm surprised to hear that shit. So you're aligned with that or what?
I'm not aligned with it, bro, but I'm just trying to say right now that's the wave, you know. Right now that shit is everywhere, and I mean, I feel that you come out with some, respectfully, I'm trying to say, you come out with some gay shit, I feel like that gives you like more popularity.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard to cancel.
Where's Gil, bro? Come on, bro. You dropping? Look, you know why? Because look it out.
I'm not here saying this right though, bro. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying this right. I'm not saying I agree with it. But me, from my perspective, by you asking that question, you say you think she's getting canceled by the way she looked. I'm just saying, I just feel that that'll be more beneficial to her because of the times we're in right now. Do I agree with it? I don't, but that's just my opinion, you know.
Well, yeah, all right, I get you, and that's cool. But look, at the end of the day, you got said it. You know what I'm saying? They're kids.
Right.
I mean, so if they're kids, and if we're talking about this whole, because Gil talks about it all the time. You know what I'm saying, about the LGBTQ shit, about that influence on the kids. As an adult, do whatever the fuck you want. Do whatever pleases you. As long as it don't mess with me, I'm good. But that's a perfect example of where that influence is getting to the kids. And in my opinion, I think that honestly has a lot of it to do with her being canceled, especially in Mexico, bro. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that's the goal. You know, I don't think that's the goal over there or
I see
really
what you're
anywhere.
saying. You're saying the Mexican culture is very conservative and they don't fuck with her style or like obviously her look.
Yeah, I think so, bro. I mean, if we're gonna be real, if this is a real conversation, I think so.
I think maybe that might have motivated some people to do it harder. But to be honest with you, before this interview happened, she was already popping. You know, she was already in her shit. I think that would have been happened. But who knows? I mean, you could be right. That might have pushed people even more to like be like, man, fuck her. Like now she fucked up and she made a mistake, and now it's gonna have all those people come out the woodworks and just push that agenda even more and just cancel the shit out of her.
Nevertheless, I will say this, man. Shout out to Texas, man. I appreciate you calling. Stay up, bro.
All right. Y'all have a wonderful night.
All right, you too.
Appreciate you.
There it is. Real quick, before somebody else calls in, talk to me about the thought process into creating a song, bro. How does it go? Yeah, is it just the way you feel? Do you need a beat to be able to start writing?
Nah, bro. It's just how I feel, man. You know, since I started writing music, that's all it's been. Just telling a story, bro. My story, trying to, just let my feelings out on a piece of paper, or however I write it, man.
But pretty much what I'm trying to ask is like, how does that come about? Can you just be like working, or can you just be going about your day and just all of a sudden like fuck?
Yeah, bro. I gotta write every day. Like. Okay. I could be just chilling. Honestly, man, I don't know if it does it for you, Doughboy, but I could be in the car bumping a hard ass track, and
let's get this call real quick.
Cool.
What's up, caller, man? You talking to Notorious, Fearless One, and Doughboy Tony? Speak on it.
What's cracking?
Hey, shout out to Orange County, my boy. I was at 99 Bottles like 2 weeks ago. I fucking love 99 Bottles. Oh, that place is the best, bro.
You like the little ratchets up in there, huh?
The little ants.
The little ratchets.
I always feel welcome at 99 Bottles, dog. Orange County is the best. I mean,
that's right.
So now that we got that one out the way, hey, I was tripping out about them talking shit about that girl that that she prefers Washington and she don't need spicy shit. Look, dog, there's a lot of people that are technically raza that are Americanized. It's not their fault. If we go to school out here, dog, that's just how we're bred.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's facts, bro.
It's just we learn the English, we learn their food. Like that's how we kind of get accepted by them. At the turn of that, though, I understand where the raza was like, oh, she's not true to her roots, whatever the fuck, right? I'll be like this, right? There's people that are in Mexico right now that wish they lived in Washington. And it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, once you come over here and if it's been good to you, then, you don't knock that shit. You know what I mean? I know a guy that grew up in a ranch in Mexico, came here when he was maybe 17, 18 years old. I tell him, hey, how come you don't go back? He goes, man, fuck Zacatecas. He's like, oh, cool. Because it was work. It was fucking, like here you're going to be able to prosper a little bit more. You feel me? Yeah. But he's Mexican as fuck, right? So, when I hear this girl, like, she prefers Washington, fuck it. Let her prefer Washington. Like I said, there's fools in Mexico City that I'm sure rather be in Washington than Mexico, you feel me? It's nothing bad. It's just, it is what it is, With the food, I mean, I don't eat spicy shit either, and I'm pretty Mexican. I'm not gonna lie to you. My dad, when I was a kid, used to get the spiciest peppers, and he would put them on the roof. He would dry them up. He would get a coffee bean grinder, and he would make the spiciest fucking powder you've ever had in your life. He would hand it off to the guys that sold fucking elotes and shit like that, right? Well, from when I was 5, 6 years old, I dipped into that chile, and after that, it got in my eye, it got in my nose. I went, fuck that, never again am I eating spicy shit. So does that make me less Mexican? I mean, in my eyes, no. You feel me? But if I say it to other people, they laugh, because it's fucking, it's
now you're absolutely right, bro.
I guess the point I'm trying to make here, though, is that we shouldn't exclude those people at all. We shouldn't cancel that girl, because there's no one Mexican. You know what I mean? There's Mexicans that are whiter than white people. There's Mexicans that are darker than black people. You feel me? And it's just, it's again with like, I don't know if you ever heard of that comedian Felipe Esparza, where he's like, we're the only ones that argue about who's more Mexican. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah.
Who's more Mexican? White people don't do that. Black people don't say who's more black. We're the only ones that do that shit to each other, and that's something that we need to change already because.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
They look at us. They look at us as if we're all raza, and we're the only ones that are looking at each other like, oh, this point raza enough. Like, we need to cut that shit out.
I appreciate all the gems you're dropping, bro. I appreciate all the gems you're dropping and calling them, and everything you're talking is facts.
Even if the girl does,
right?
Yeah, even if the girl does identify that as more, you feel me? Like, we need to include her in the loop anyway too.
Yeah, nah, yeah. Honestly, like I said, and that goes back to everything that we're talking about. Everything we're saying, you know. Like I said, you know, to each his own, man. We all have different styles, different lingos, you know, different the things that we like to eat. But at the end of the day, we all, you know, we all in the same boat. It doesn't matter, you know.
That's true, bro.
You shouldn't point the finger. This fool is this or this fool is like, man.
Nah, man.
And it sucks that it's a lot of Chicanos that are also like on her shit about it. It's like, bro, as much as we love our culture and we love where our people come from, I guarantee a lot of those people are not gonna up and just go live in a whole completely different lifestyle as opposed to what they're used to here, you know? Like,
bro.
It's hard to get mad at her for it, bro.
Yeah, nah, you're absolutely right. Everybody on the live chat, you want to hear Phyllis One freestyle, man? Let me see them fire emojis. Let me see them fire emojis, you know? If you wanna hear my boy spit a little flow, no. But nah, Phyllis, man, yeah, bro. So like I said, you know, so what's up with that project that you want to drop a mixtape right now, right?
Yeah, I want to do a mixtape. Yeah.
That's the goal.
That's the goal right now, bro.
How many tracks you put on this mixtape?
As much, bro, as much as I can, honestly, man. Like, I got no limit to it. Yeah. So whatever I can, bro, just to get my name out, that's all that matters right now.
What's your opinion as to being signed? Would you prefer, you know, being signed, or you think right now independent is where it's at?
I think independent, bro. You know, I think you know, just being patient is the key. You know, you don't want to jump into no contract, bro, and you know. Yeah, you know.
Taking that call? Yes, sir. Yeah, let's take that call. Caller. What's up, man? Talk to us. Tell us what you got to say, Brown Pride. I guess not. I guess nothing.
Froze up.
I guess they're not feeling it. But one thing I'm looking at a lot of fire emojis. Phyllis One, what's up, man? How you feeling?
Sheesh. Whatever, bro.
Want to spill a little flow for the audience? Now's your time, baby. Right now, you are at the American CHOLO podcast, bro. There's a lot of people watching, so definitely got to back it up. Come on, man. Let's get it.
Look. Tequila shots is how I fix my issues. That's when your inner voice is hitting, someone's out to get you. And can't nobody tell me different, better yet convince me. I guess I'm meant to be alive since them bullets missed me. Hold on.
It's all good. Run it back.
Yeah, let's get a beat.
Let's get a beat. Can we get a beat in? Okay, we'll get a beat in right now. We'll get a beat in.
There we go.
You want to take this call real quick or what?
Think about that. That's too fast for you, Fred.
Yeah, that's a little too fast. Let no beat.
No beat. It's all good. No pressure, bro. No pressure. Let's get it.
See. Look it. A different feeling when adrenaline runs through your system. Should I let karma do its thing or should I go and chip him? Through every smile, there's a little bit of hatred in it. Don't pull the strap unless you ready to amaze me with it. These young kids gang bang just to lose their life. Just so fools can turn 40 and run to Jesus Christ. So what's the example that we setting for this generation? The sky's the limit, don't let prison be his destination. What's more embarrassing than what the world is ready showing me? A grown man calling another man big homie. Especially if they ain't never did shit for me. Cause I got solid motherfuckers that'll kill for me. The day I die, I don't want no one to cry for me. Just pour some liquor, roll a blunt, and get high for me. My cousin Rocco got a spot for me. We gotta catch up on a lie, homie. Just wipe them tears off your face, mom, and smile for me.
Damn! Fearless motherfucking One, everybody. Fearless One, man. Like I said, bro, the first time I heard him, I knew it.
Damn.
I knew this dude was talented.
Fire.
Hell yeah, bro. Hey. Sheesh.
Fire,
that's
my
dope,
boy.
bro. That's dope.
Got off on that one.
Appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I said, I see talent, bro. I see talent in
turn to Jesus when you turn 40.
Nah, definitely, bro. Hey, shout out to the super chat. Little something to support the homies at the new spot. Shout out to Joey Knuckles, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you guys for having me, bro. Really, God bless.
Nah, of course.
I really admire what Gil's doing too, bro. You know what I mean?
Speak on it, man. The man's right here. Let him know.
Nah, Gil, you're pushing a real message, bro. You know, North Hollywood Council, man. That's says it right there, bro.
Hell
That's,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Let's take this call real quick. Caller, what's up, man? Talk to us.
Chris, thanks for taking my call, man. I just want to say my personal opinion. This is a bit of criticism. I haven't watched the whole video. I just saw a couple of things here and there. I caught some of it. But before I say that, I want to say I think you should personally start your own podcast channel because you do got a lot of talent, in my opinion, when it comes to being on video and talking.
I appreciate you, man. That really means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Well, first thing, I did catch a little bit about what y'all said about Spider-Loc, and I did think that was a little, I did think he was in the wrong for saying that we couldn't do it because, I guess he thinks our English sucks or whatever, but I 100% disagree with that. But at the same time, I don't think we necessarily need English to push rap. I don't know if you by any chance listen to any like actual Mexican rappers like, Santa Fe Clan or Aleman.
Yeah.
If you've ever heard of them and what?
No, yeah. They're pretty dope. They're pretty good at what they do.
Yeah, because those guys get millions of views. So when he said that, I was just thinking, man, this guy's a fool. Like, but
the way I
that's
see it,
one thing.
I just feel that they feel the pressure, bro. At the end of the day, they see us on the come up, they see us on the rise, and I think they feel the pressure. So, they're gonna go ahead and throw little shots like that. But hey, that's irrelevant, man. Regardless, we're on the come up, baby. Especially with artists like Doughboy Tony and Fearless One. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, I've told this to a couple of people. To be honest, like we don't need, whites or blacks to get their approval. As long as we got each other or collab with other Hispanic groups, I think we can do this. And I think slowly but surely it's coming. Did you ever watch some guy called Peso Pluma? Because he has like this song called La Bebe. Well, he was featured on it, but that song's got like 400 million views.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the Puerto Ricans even got that this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, check out Peso Pluma and Young Lucas.
Yeah, we were just having that conversation earlier, bro. Raza really running shit in the music industry right now.
Yeah.
Appreciate you tapping in, man. Thank you for that, bro.
Yeah, y'all have a good one.
You too, bro. Appreciate you.
God bless.
Yeah, but goddamn, my boy Fearless One, you killed it on that one, bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, that boy did his thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't prepared for that, bro, but
appreciate
it.
Like I said, bro.
Good shit, bro.
When it's your time to bat, you showing that you great. I just said that, right? Same mentality. So, shout out to the super chat, Milton Ortiz, good stuff, Fearless. There it is, man. Little by little, bro. Like I said, a blind person can see the talent, bro.
Thank you, bro.
So before we end this real quick, bro, like I said, talk to, tell the audience where they can find you. Tell them where they can find you. Tell them a little bit about yourself. And yeah, man.
Yeah, again, bro, thank you for having me, man. I go by the name of Fearless One. You can find me on my Instagram, bro, _, Fearless, the number 1, period, _. You can find me right there, man. And again, man, I wanna shout out. I work for a nonprofit organization in Pomona.
Shout them out.
We give back to the community, man. Have a lot of resources for the kids, man. For people around the community, just for the single mothers out there, we got formula, we got Pampers, free haircuts, and just want to shout out Project Coat, man. For sure, my mindset wouldn't be what it is without them, man. Shout out. Again, shout out my boys, D Romeo, Fearless One, Versa. Shout out you guys, man. My squad right there, bro. And for everybody else, man, God bless everybody. Stay safe out there.
Okay, hold up. Before we end this, let me ask you a couple of questions real quick. I'm
Sure.
gonna run through them pretty quick because, again, where I work at, there's a couple of females, man, that, believe it or not, bro, they're Fearless One's fans. So I will say this. Question number 1 from a girl. Does Fearless One lick toes?
Do I lick toes?
Yeah.
Man, bro, shit. That's my business, man.
Yeah. That's what they say. They say, are you the type to gag on toes, or that's not you?
Damn, bro, that's not my preference, but
okay.
Whatever happens.
Okay. What does a perfect day for Fearless One mean?
A perfect date or day?
Day.
A date?
No, like
a
day.
perfect day.
Yeah.
Perfect day, bro. Nature, bro. Nature, good music,
Yeah.
no drama. That's it, bro. Silence, dog.
What's
You
your
know?
favorite? What's your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit, strawberries.
Strawberries.
Yeah.
Your favorite place to eat?
My favorite place to eat, damn, dog. Tito's in El Monte.
Okay. What's your favorite football team in the NFL?
Dallas Cowboys, baby.
Yes, sir. Okay, I want to ask that. Last question. My last question to you is, fuck, I just had it right now. Okay. What's your favorite? You read books? Any books out there that you've read?
I should read more, bro. That's what I do lack.
Yeah?
I'll be honest, man. I'll be
Okay.
lying if I said I read.
Well, there it is, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. My boy Fearless One does lick toes for all you females out there that wanna, that wanna hit him up. He does. So hey, tap in with my boy, okay? But I will say this, man. Everybody, I appreciate you guys. This is only the beginning. We have content dropping left to right. So you guys be ready, man, because we have a lot of good stuff. Tomorrow, actually, I will be interviewing 2 people, the people that created the Urban Con, so they gave me they didn't do it intentionally, but the Urban Con at the LA Convention Center, that gave me the opportunity to go crazy with my photography. It actually brought me around the presence of artists like Fearless One, Doughboy Tony. I met them, and little do we know, a year later, we're sitting on this table. So we're going to run it back. They're running it back in Ontario, California this time. So tomorrow I will be interviewing them. I'm going to ask them all the questions that you guys have. So I just want to say, if nobody loves you, Notorious One loves you. With that being said, Doughboy Tony, take us out.
Appreciate everybody who tapped in, man. What's the word on Wednesdays? I hope y'all fucking with the new studio setup. Shout out American CHOLO, the best podcast in the world.
Sheesh.
Shout out the homies. Yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed this interview. Shout out Fearless One for coming through.
Thank you guys for having me, man.
Provided a good show for y'all.
Sure, man.
To the next one.
Yes, sir. And we out, baby.
Bless.
Done.